Good morning. It's Saturday, the 28th of March, 2020. Uh, welcome, to new normal, I guess, which is crazy with this virus, this coronavirus that's basically all around the world, especially the United States is getting hit hard with it. Um, I have to say, be honest, this past week, it seemed to last. This this is probably the longest week. It just felt like the longest week ever. I don't know, maybe because, like I said, we're off work and not doing nothing and watching the news. I'll keep watching the news every once in a while, but, like I said, the news, sometimes it gets depressing, sometimes it's full of a little hopeful, and, it's hard, this new reality of the world and stuff. You know, I make sure I go outside at least once a day. Like I said, I have my mask here, and, and my brother's supposed to be getting, me and my stepfather, some more masks and some gloves, plastic, some gloves and some disinfectant stuff, spray and stuff. Um, so we'll have that. And basically, my job, I got an email from my boss yesterday. Apparently, like I said, I work in the print center, and we do jobs for clients, and apparently security, they send out like these emergency cards and wallet cards to clients all over the world, and apparently they're still sending them. And sorry, I paused there. The video paused there. Yeah, and then it paused again there. Okay.
I'm sorry about that. Anyway, they came to some agreement that every Friday they're going to send all the emergency card orders and wallet card orders on Friday. And then they want somebody from the print team. So they're going to send two people. Will have to go into work on Monday and just process them and cut them and box them up in FedEx, envelopes and stuff, and give them to the mail, room to mail out, then go home. So basically, that's what we've been assigned to do. So I had to come up with a schedule for my team, because it's six of us that work in the print center there. So, and like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it in my last. We worked not last week, but the week before, well, not this past week, because today is the last technically day of the week. But the week before last, we worked. There's three of us that worked, and then there's three people who were supposed to work last week, but they said nobody had to work last week. Excuse me. So that's going to be the new normal. So anybody that will come in, they'll send all any emergency requests and stuff on Friday, which they just did this past Friday, and then so I already assigned two people to come in on that Monday. This Monday coming up, and all they have to do is sign in and do that work, and then go home for the day. So basically, their day is probably going to be consist of maybe like 3 hours the most, probably, and then they get to go home. But that's what the schedule is going to be like for the foreseeable future. Okay, so I scheduled myself to come in on the 6th because I also do a monthly report. Uh, so the 6th, I'll come in that day with another guy. So we're just going to come in groups of two and do that. And remember that, and of course, wear my mask and stuff, and, wear my gloves and stuff. And, just care. But like I said, I only go out, like I said, usually just, to usually get something to eat and stuff, and just to go outside because just to break up the monotony of being inside the house. And uh, like I said, I have my mask, and I'm gonna get. Hopefully, my brother should be bringing us the gloves and stuff. And like I said, I try to keep drilling it into my brother's head, to keep washing his hands and stuff because I have to tell him that because he tends to forget everything, and I tell him, and he can see when he goes outside because he's still going outside and smoking, even though I would prefer he not smoke because he's one of those vulnerable people because his lungs are not as strong as they could be. He's one of those vulnerable people that can catch the virus because he's not. I got him a mask too. So, because he went to the doctor on Friday with my other brother, and excuse me, I made him, wear his mask and stuff. So, and then plus my stepfather, he's in his 80s, so he has to, he wears his mask too. He's taking it seriously, and I told him. And I actually got into an argument with my brother on Friday. Well, he yelled at him, not my brother here, but my other brother who takes my brother to his doctor visits stuff because he was joking around about this virus, and I told him this is serious. And ain't you watching the news? This is serious. This is people are dying and stuff, and you're not taking it seriously. I said, you ain't taking it seriously. I don't want you, come to my house. I lost it on him because I said, listen, you're not taking this seriously. And people are dying. You see people walking outside with masks on and gloves, and you see that there's nobody in Times Square, hardly barely in the city. You got to do the social distancing stuff where you're not supposed to gather in large groups and stuff. You're supposed to keep washing your hands and stuff and stay away from sick people and people. So I lost it on him. And, I apologized to him when he came back, but I told him, listen, I don't want you to die. I don't want my brother to die. I want my stepfather here to die. I don't want anybody that I know to die, or even these people I don't know to die either. I want as little people to die as possible. I'm just praying and hoping that this virus, they kind of flatten the curve, like they say, and this thing gets hopefully resolved soon. So, because this is a scary time, it really is. And again, I made a bunch of videos on my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions, and where I kind of went to a rant, and because let's be honest, they passed a stimulus package. I think on yesterday they finally passed it. Okay, but I'm sorry, we got an incompetent leader. I'm sorry, that's just a plain fact about it. I'm not going to rant here about it, because I did it on my other video. But we have an incompetent president that really, all this I blame totally on him, who was forewarned about all this and didn't do anything, thought it was a hoax. And then until people started getting sick in this country, and then the cases start piling up, and then this idiot wants to reopen the country in sections, which is retarded. Instead of flattening the curve and waiting till maybe they come up with a cure, a reliable cure, he wants to open a country by Easter and have people in churches. He's insane. Okay, he's only concerned about himself and his own reelection. Okay, and basically people are dying because of him, and people will probably die because of him and his gross incompetence. Okay, which is really, I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't rant, but I went on a rant anyway. But anyway, today, what I'm going to do is after I, feed my brother and give him his weekly allowance and give him his meds and stuff, I'm going to, like I said, I've been watching a lot of TV, a lot of Discovery ID channel, which is kind of depressing. I mean, it's fascinating to watch Discovery ID channel, but it's also depressing in a way, just because it just shows you the level of human nature, which is scary. All the people that plot these murders, all the people that get murdered, and it's just it's really scary when you think about it. But at the same time, it's kind of fascinating to watch. Like I said, I was thinking about maybe watching movies, but for some reason I get caught up in Discovery ID and I don't want to watch a movie. Although I think I should start watching the movies to distract me. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. We'll see how it goes. I know there's a new Mr. Nightmare video that he released the other day, I think, which I do want to react to that. Okay, I know Best Buy is doing like a limited
opening. I think they let like a little people at a time at the store, but I think I'm like gonna forego that until this thing is over because I don't want to be standing up outside waiting to get into Best Buy. You know, I think I'll suspend, like I said, the Blu-ray update thing, like a digital code giveaway thing until this thing is calmed down and things are a little bit back to normal. Okay, so like I said, today what I'm going to do is put on my mask and hopefully my gloves if my brother comes later today with that stuff. Go to the supermarkets. There's like two supermarkets. Well, yeah, there's two supermarkets. There's one that's further down the hill. And then there's a Family Dollar, which I'll go into as well. But I think I'm going to go to the supermarket just to walk. There's a supermarket that's further down from here. Go there to buy a few things and then walk to Family Dollar and get a few things from there and then come home. So that'll be the food I want to have to eat for the week. And like I said, I used to just go out and get me something for lunch. You know, I'll buy a little cereal for breakfast and then I'll go outside just to either get up like a hero sandwich and then and then eat my dinner and stuff. Watch my Discovery ID channel. Like I said, I'm kind of hooked on that. But like I said, that's kind of scary when you think about it. If you ever watch Discovery ID about all the just absolutely evil stuff that goes on that you never hear about, I guess. Well, sometimes I guess you do hear about some of the cases, but some of the other ones are just tells you because because this is a big ass country, over 300 something million people. So there's bound to be a few just absolutely evil people in the world. Jesus, this kind of makes you shudder at the human condition. But anyway, yeah, like I said, well, uh, like I said, every Friday my boss is gonna email me and let me know because apparently the mailroom people are still working. I don't know how many days a week they're working, but they're working because apparently, I guess, they have to get the mail out. Apparently, so they're coming to work. I guess maybe they put it in the schedule for them where they alternate days or something, but they have to come into work. And my heart goes out to them because you have to go out there and be vulnerable and stuff. But they have masks. He told me also that they have masks and stuff and gloves, which is good. So like I said, I got these 3M masks, and my brother's should have a box of masks and stuff. And I talked to my other friend Gary, who he doesn't work in the print shop. He just works like right now outside of the print shop with us. And he had to go in last week. The first they told him that he had to go in twice, and then they told him no. And then he said they called him back on Wednesday. They told him that he had to come in that Thursday, and he came in that Thursday and did his work because his job comes in from different sources, and he has to make FedExes for those stuff, get those out that way. So I'm assuming he's probably gonna have to come in once a week because he said she didn't call him again this week, but I'm assuming she's gonna probably call him again and tell him that he has to come in probably once a week. And so, like I said, I'm gonna go in on the 6th with another guy to do the emergency cards and wild card orders. But also, we have a monthly report that the print shop does, and I'll do that too. Which, like I said, so we should be, like I said, most hours. I think the people will be there is like 3 hours max, because those emergency card, wild card things is that be the only thing we'll be printing. So we can run those on both machines. Just got to cut up, throw them in the FedEx boxes, and make FedEx labels for them and give them to the mail. Where she said we may have to drop them at the FedEx office because the mailroom guy he may have a ton of FedExes, to send out. So we just drop them off at the FedEx office. But it's down the block from where we work, and so I know it's going to be surreal just to walk downtown because I haven't watched when I was at work not last week, but the week before. We were looking at Times Square, and we saw cars going by all the time, little people, because New York. If you know New York, Times Square is always crowded, no matter what time of day it is. It's usually people walking back and forth. So it's kind of eerie seeing that few people, and then I've seen a few news reports where you see it's like Times Square is like a ghost town.
now, especially at nighttime when there's usually always people around. So this is like the new normal. And to be honest, my personal opinion, I don't think this is going to get better until maybe May. I think hopefully, um, with good luck, God's prayers, and that's what my sisters say we should pray. And think about all those people, those families that got family members that have been sick and stuff. My heart goes out to the, praying that nobody that I know personally gets it either. And like I said, my heart goes out to those people that got sick and died. It's a scary time. So my heart goes out to. I just, like I said, I'm praying that this gets better sooner than later. I really do. But my personal opinion, I don't think this is going to get better until maybe beginning of May, maybe. Hopefully, maybe April. I'm hoping. Maybe towards the end of April. Maybe the curve will start flattening out and stuff. And I'm just, it truly is scary times. Like I said, it's, oof. Like I said, I talk to my brothers and sisters and stuff. They keep, text my sister and call them sometimes, talk to them, talk to my brother who lives in Jersey. Talked to him yesterday too, as well, because he said he's going to get paid now that they passed the stimulus package. He's going to get paid for the month of April. He doesn't have to go in, like I said, because he lives in Jersey, so he has to come in on the bus and stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of that, my boss also told us that they're going to send a letter because they haven't done it in New York yet. They haven't started stopping people yet, but she said there's another location they're gonna have a letter that you can print out and carry with you in case the cops stop you and say, listen, my job said I had to come in, so that way in case the cops they start enforcing it really and telling you, why are you out? Because like I said, they haven't really done that around here where I live at. You just see a few people on the street, going, some people wearing masks, a lot of people wearing masks, some people not wearing masks. You know, it's just, you see the people in the supermarket, they're wearing masks and gloves. The people in the stores and wearing their gloves and stuff. Like I said, so I'll try to wear a mask now, and I wear my winter gloves, but which is not really gloves, but hopefully I'll have those gloves that are really good for us. I'll be wearing those whenever I go out. So just to make sure, because I want I don't want to get sick in the slightest. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, like I say, I'm going to get up in a minute and feed my brother, give him his meds and give him his insulin, and then render this video here. And then a little bit later, I'm going to eat myself, and then I'm going to go to those supermarket and the Family Dollar store for myself, and then get back in the house, and maybe then I'll do the reaction. So look for a reaction to a Mr. Nightmare video that he released, I think, the other day. And maybe a movie review if I feel like it. I might get caught up watching Discovery ID channel because I've been getting caught up in that. And I've been making videos for my other channel because that's more of my feelings about this virus situation going on. So if you want to watch the link is below. You can watch that. And like I said, I've been usually been filming Instagram. I usually film what I eat for the night, but I've been having wacky things with my. Oh yeah, speaking of that, phone. My phone's been acting wacky when I've been trying to sign on to Instagram. Um, my brother lost his phone on Friday in the cab. They took him to the hospital, so and we called them and they said they couldn't find it, so he might have dropped it in the street somewhere. So I had to disable that phone and order him a new phone, which should come next week sometime, and then I'll just reprogram the phone for him. And but they also cleaned his ears out, so he should hear a lot better now. My brother said he should be hearing a lot better because they took a lot of wax out of his ears, and the doctor wants him to see how he is for the next couple of months, and then after that they're going to test him for hearing aids and see what kind of hearing aids he needs. And so I'm happy for him for that. So that'll be good for him. So anyway, I hope everybody stays safe and be well. And if you have to go to work, be careful. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be careful. Like I said, I go outside now. I wear my mask and my gloves.
yeah, I ain't taking no chances. And you don't want to. This is a crazy time, and hopefully the world will get through this. I'm gonna say everybody get through this, but hopefully the whole world will get through this situation. Because this is crazy. I know they're working on cures to this, and hopefully things can go back to normal. But we really need to work on our healthcare system too. That's another thing. Expose our healthcare system. We were just, it's getting pushed to the max, and my heart goes out to those first responders that got to go in and stuff. And my sister, she works in a medical facility, so she had to go to work yesterday, and she said she's gonna have to work 12-hour shifts for the foreseeable future. So, my heart goes out to her too. And she said they gave her all the equipment that she needs and stuff. They gave her the gowns and stuff, and the mask, and the gloves and stuff. So, because she treats, at risk, you know, she treats handicapped people, so hopefully, that way, she'll do better. So I know my heart goes out to her as well. So hope everybody have a safe weekend and be well. Okay, and uh, let's all pray that for everybody out there in the world that we can get through this, despite our dumbass leader that we got in this country. Anyway, take care, be well. And this is Trepacer saying so long. Take care.